Is it on longer now?
Shalom Yeshua. First and foremost, we give all praises and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash.
Double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to those of the Akim that preach the word in all truth and sincerity. When the Hebrew Israelites hear the prophesy America's downfall, which America, according to the Bible, is Babylon the Great, or the daughter of Babylon, that will soon be destroyed according to the nuclear destruction, nuclear fire, by way of the ICBM missiles. You know, we here to teach repentance to elect Israel, which are these so-called Negroes, Latino Americans, and also to give warning in troubling times again. The scriptures call it Jacob's trouble. We're here to warn you that so-called white man is Esau Edom, that he's going to come down with great wrath very soon, because he's already doing it by way of these migrant deportations, dealing with both northern and southern kingdom. Northern so-called Mexicans, which you are the tribe of Issachar, and the southern kingdom with the Haitians,
Levites,
which are the tribe of Levi. And seeing a lot of things happening, man. You got a lot of floods going on around the world. South Carolina, Atlanta, Texas,
Texas.
New Mexico. Of course, you have the financial crisis going on. A lot of people are losing it, man. A lot of people's crashing out, as they say. Which is basically, losing their emotions.
Yeah.
Flipping out on people because they're seeing that their livelihood is being affected. By job losses, layoffs,
relationship problems.
Yep. Child support, men crashing out. But all those things tied to the box and the love of many grass of hope. But if we have hope out here, going to the child of lesson, the Lord will be the hope of his people. The Lord will be the hope of his people. You understand that that's only going to apply to the elected Israel. The Genesis Act, which now they have a digital form of currency that's going to.
Isn't it called the Genius Act?
Yeah, Genius Act. Genius Act. Genius Act. Which is a new step to the MOTB technology. With everything being digital. And they call it stablecoin.
Yeah.
Which Donald Trump just signed that into law.
The language is them legitimate. It's one of the Edomite words. Legitimize. How you say it? Legitimize stable coins and digital assets.
Yeah.
As a digital asset. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So we know that, because like the apostle was saying, this live stream, everything is going. Esau is doing everything with gradualism, little by little. To get people familiar with the new monetary system, which is the digital currency, everything being cast aside. Because that's the future here very soon. But we understand that once that prophecy comes to pass, MOTB be made mandated, that the end is going to come. Jacob's trouble, Lord will be our Lord Yahweh Shai making the second return.
All right, this is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5. Yeah, also because he transgressed by wine.
Yeah, and that's talking about the so-called white people. Wine goes into, depending on the context of the scripture. Sometimes you can talk about actual wine, and sometimes you can talk about information.
Yeah.
Now this is talking about Esau transgression by wine away of this Western culture. You know, sin is exalted here.
Yeah.
You know,
His folly is set in great
folly
dignity.
is set in great dignity. Adultery, murder, death,
Yeah.
robbery. You know,
Yep.
coveting lands.
Yep.
Women's, you know, the transformers.
Right.
You
Right.
know, and ultimately this, you know, that it would be the MOTB for you Israelites, because if you take the MOTB, that's like unto sin unto you if you're Israelite if you take it, because the Lord not going to deliver you. You know,
Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yeah, also, because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man. Neither keepeth at home.
right? You know, so he don't keep it back home, because what's Esau's habitat? What's his home? Mount Petra.
Right.
Which is Edom. You know, but here he took over this landmark, America, and called it after his own name.
Yeah.
As the prophecy said. But you also have military bases in all these other countries to occupy the land for their resources. You know,
It says, who enlarges his desire as hell.
yeah, he's as hell. You know, everything he put his hand to, he defiles it.
Yep.
Scripture call him, he's a profane person. You know, profane meaning outside the temple.
And is as deaf and cannot be satisfied.
He cannot be satisfied. So when he does push this MOTV technology, even when he sees people taking it, he's still not going to be satisfied, man. Because here it is, he has the whole world in the palm of his hand right now, because the scriptures say the earth is given to the hands of the wicked.
Yep.
You know, they have all the resources, they have all the gold, they have all the silver, they have all the precious stones, they got influence, they got power, you know. But they're still not satisfied.
Peace to the God. Peace to the God. Peace to the God.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up with you, baby? What's up, baby? What's up, baby? How y'all doing?
Good to see you, bro. Good to see y'all too, man. On the real, keep on going strong. and shit,
What we
man.
doing?
Man, what's the, give me the word for the day. Hold on, wait, brother.
Faith, man. Just having faith. We're in troubling times right now. So, bro was just saying,
Oh yeah, just you know, the love of many watch the cold. You know, a lot of people really been hearing about, you know, a lot of people murdering other people and, you know, stuff like that. So that's just a sign that the Lord's giving down the world to just, you know, repent.
No, for sure.
There's a club down there. I think it was last night, the night before. Guy ran over 50 people.
Oh yeah.
See what I'm saying? Just
He
senseless
drove his
killing.
car into 50 people. Then got out. I guess they started shooting at him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
senseless
saying? So
killing,
it's just going back and forth right now.
Yeah. Until like you say, until we repent.
Till it's over,
actually,
yeah.
Things move itself out. But you know, at the same time, my personal opinion, that the way of the wicked have to go out a certain type of way.
That's
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know, it might be sad that certain people, you know, their life might end a certain way.
Yeah.
You know, but divine intervention, when it's your time, it's your time.
That's true.
You know, and then that's a way for that person. Oh, come here. That's a way for that person, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, untimely demise. And then for the person who's doing the untimely demise, time for them to go as well. You know, so it's like, my personal opinion, it's a bad way that the world cleanses itself. You know?
But you know, man's going is of the Lord. And how could a man know his own way? You know what I'm
No, for
saying?
sure.
So the Most High knows.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say, like, if you know, it could be something just stupid falling, acorn to bust your head open and get your brain aneurysm and kill you. You know? For sure.
All right, bro. Good to see you, man.
Hey,
Stay
y'all
strong,
too, man.
all
For
right?
real,
Hey, man,
man.
be safe out here, man.
Always,
Right?
for sure.
Right.
For sure, man. It's good seeing y'all. Yo.
All right, bro.
All right, now.
Yeah, man. You see how these people in the world get waxing worse and worse.
Worse, man, yeah.
Years ago, he didn't look like
He was sharp. He was sharp. Here he come. He was sharp. Nice little outfit.
What was just talking about that, right? I told my partner, hold on for a second, my sister's murders and shit.
Uh-huh.
He said the same thing that's happening out here.
Man.
It's all over the place.
Man.
All right. you know, you said some things that was right. You
Yeah.
know? But the point is, these things that's happening in the world is intensifying.
Yep.
And that was confirmation.
Yeah.
This boy just said it happened over there.
He walked away and came back
And it lets
with the
us- and it
report.
lets us
Yeah.
know this is the energy of the world, and this is the time period that we're entering into. We always talk about Jacob's struggle.
Right.
And Jacob's struggle is a time where all these different things that, you know, people say, yeah, that happens. Yeah, it does. It does happen. People do get ran over. How many car accidents did you see today? I saw a couple of car accidents today.
Word.
But the thing is, it's going to come to a time where it's just so consistent.
Yeah.
Trouble on every side, like the scriptures say.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait a minute. It's for the Most High to get the attention.
Yep. What's the name of the camp again?
The Lord will be the hope of his people.
So for the Lord to be the hope of his people, begin on with the elect, that would mean it will be trouble for everybody else.
You know? Now I started at Habakkuk 2 and 5, but I'm gonna hit the 4th verse. Because it says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith.
Right?
Yep.
So we're living by faith. Like Apostle Gabar said on the yesterday live stream, this is the ultimate faith right here.
Yep.
You know, the fact that we teach out here teaching this gospel. You know, because no one else in the world is doing it.
Yeah.
No one else believes what they're. If they do this, they don't wholeheartedly believe that the Lord will protect them in time of Jacob's trouble.
Yep.
You know, but we believe we will. If the Lord willing, if we part of the elect. You know, yeah, this is gonna pay off, man. This is the ultimate. This is the ultimate investment. You know,
That dude is a crash. That dude is a certified. He may be cool with us,
Yeah.
and that's how Jake is. So like when you see him, he's cool.
Yeah.
But best believe whatever his vices are.
Yeah. And the life he
Drinking,
lived, his little situation.
You see, he got scratch marks all up in his
Man.
neck.
his face.
It looked like his eyes is glossy, so he might have been faded earlier.
Yeah.
He sobered up now.
Yep. Decided to take that walk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just woke up not too long ago.
Yeah.
And that dude is a walking crash out. And we've seen him
Yeah.
teaching over there,
From up on the hill.
there.
Yep.
teaching
It's
here.
like the third spot.
Yeah, it was good to see him. you
Yeah,
know?
it's good to see him.
You know, but he did, when we was on Vermont, he did bring out the Egyptian shit. He did bring that Egyptian shit out.
And you got that tattoo.
Yeah,
And you know the most high loveth none but him that dwelleth in wisdom. You know, so we don't know how the most high looking at that. You know what I'm saying?
And the Lord is having people that's not, Lord willing, we are up here, man. You know, we gotta push that out, Lord willing. But those that's not in the faith, they waxing weaker, man.
Man.
Weaker and weaker and weaker.
Circling
And
the drain.
The house of David, what did it say about the house of David? Like stronger. Stronger in faith, stronger in the diet, getting your diet right, you
Yeah.
know,
Being consistent and
Yeah.
like I said, diet, working out.
diligence. You know, that's just the carnal aspect. But then, you know, the faith, man.
Yep.
Just like the title said, the Lord will be the hope of his people. Hope of faith, that's in the forefront, man. That's got to be stronger.
Because a lot of Israelite camps like to push the ball and put Yahweh Shai's sacrifice in the background.
Yeah.
But not us here. We're offshoot camp. Great news. We push Yahweh Shai first. Yahweh Shai is to be praised. Man. We put Yahweh Shai's sacrifice in the forefront. But yeah, we keep the law of wisdom down.
Yeah, this is Galatians 3 and 10. For as many as are of the works of the law are under the curse, but it's written, curses everyone that continue not in all
I'm
things.
sorry. Galatians 2:16.
2 and 16. Okay. I kind of playing what you were saying. 16. Galatians 2 and 16. Knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law.
Yeah, so why are we not justified by the works of the law? Because if you offend at one point, you're guilty of all.
Yep.
So if you sin, if you commit one sin, then you're guilty of all sins.
But by the faith of Yahweh Shai Hamashiach,
Yeah, so that's how we justify through our faith. Yahweh Shai, the works in Yahweh Shai, which is what we're doing. We're getting on with our Apostle Elder Millstone, coming out faithfully week in, week out, being an evangelist, pushing the gospel. The gospel means good news, good tidings that only applies to the Israelites. We get on with the elect. That salvation is coming. But before the salvation, we have to warn you of Jacob's trouble. Before the salvation is going to be bad times that's going to be here.
Even we have believed in Yahweh Shai.
See, it's all about believing in Yahweh Shai. Kiss the son lest he be angry. Giving Yahweh Shai reverence. Because he's going to be the one that it says in Matthew 1:21. It says he shall save his people from their sins. It didn't say the law. So Yahweh Shai is the man.
That we might be justified by the faith of Yahweh Shai and not by the works of the law. For the works of the law shall no flesh be justified.
Right. Because once again, if you sin in one point, then you do it to the law. Now that don't mean that do we then make void the law? God forbid. No, we established the law. As Apostle Paul said. So yeah, we still keep the law to the best of our ability. Because it is our righteousness in the sight of the nations. But we understand that's not going to save us.
Now I'm going to go back to Galatians 3:10 because it was the spirit because it flowed with it. For as many as are of the works of the law are under the curse.
Under the curse. The curse is in Deuteronomy 28.
But it is written, curses everyone that continue not in all things which are written in the book of the law to do them. Here's the point. But that no man is justified by the law in the sight of Yahweh. It is evident, for the just shall live by faith.
Yeah, because it says Yahweh, you can't, because the law, it doesn't really push faith. It don't push faith. Because if you do this, do that. If you stand at this point, back in the ancient world, you'll go give a sacrifice. So it didn't really push faith.
And if you pushing the laws, how can you push Yahweh Shai? We rehearse the righteous acts, but we prioritize in Yahweh Shai's sacrifice.
And we trapped in chains of darkness. So if we could keep the laws, we wouldn't need Yahweh Shai. We can't.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. I'm gonna pull this on real quick. Revelation 12 and let me see. Let's do Revelation 12 and 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto death. So the way we get the victory over this system is by Yahweh Shai's sacrifice. Which that sacrifice enabled the Holy Spirit, which is the Spirit of truth, which the world cannot receive. And that Holy Spirit was first given to the apostles during the time of the Pentecost. Right? And then now, in these times, we had our elders and apostles, the great millstone, and now their elders, starting with Abba Bivens, had the Spirit on him to utilize the New Testament, all right? And to bring the heart to the fathers, to the children, and the children to the fathers. And basically be in position to start the gathering process of the tribes. Which we believe that was John the Baptist or Elijah, should I say? Elijah, which is the same spirit that was foretold to come.
And it brought about the awakening of Ezekiel 37. Which proves it. That's proof positive that we are those people, because we're the ones waking up. We coming out here setting up these altars. You know what I'm saying? Setting up sacrifices.
And that word overcome in Revelation 12 and 11 is Nikaio, which is where you get Nike from, which means the victory.
The victory.
It doesn't say you're going to get the victory by how many laws you keep. Because we don't void the law through faith.
Nope.
We established the law. But we prioritize Yahweh Shai's sacrifice because it was a reason why the Heavenly Father whose true name is Yahweh, set up Yahweh Shai.
Right.
All right, he set up Yahweh Shai to be a prince and a savior, for to give repentance to Israel, forgiveness of sins.
And he set it up for the foundation.
For the foundation, the lamb that was sacrificed for the foundation of
For the
the world.
foundation,
You know, so the Heavenly Father Yahweh put Yahweh Shai in position to forgive us of our sins. Now, if we need forgiveness of sins, that means we can't be perfect. We all, you know, sin and transgression.
Prince and the Savior.
And Yahweh Shai, you know, if we kept the law perfectly, that would mean that Yahweh Shai's sacrifice was in vain.
Yeah.
Yahweh Shai, he needed to die for me because I keep on.
Yeah,
That's
you know,
why you don't need the law.
you wouldn't need him.
That's
That's practical.
you don't even want to have that type of person.
And we understand, you know, the creature was made subject to vanity, so the Lord could put the spirit on you to go off just to believe in Yahweh Shai.
The Lord did it with David.
Yeah.
The Lord put the spirit on King David
Yup.
to go off.
Yup.
Apostle Peter, he went off. You know?
Yup.
He said, "Oh no, Lord, be it far from me."
Yeah.
Oh no, hell no.
Hell no.
You know?
Because the scripture speaks about the 10 mercies of David for a reason.
Yeah.
Because the house of David, they're not going to be perfect, but they're going to have a perfect heart towards the Lord, perfect in understanding, to the point where they need Yahweh Shai.
But this is what you call for 2 Esdras 9 and 7. And everyone that shall be saved,
And everyone that's of the elect, that has to be Israel.
and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed.
See, so which ultimately is about predestination. It's about being chosen before the foundation of the world was created. But that prophecy says that the elect will have works to justify their faith. On to James 2 and 20. Faith and works. Faith and
Faith without works is dead.
Faith without works is dead.
Verse 8, shall be preserved from the said perils.
So preserved from the said perils being a dangerous time, big trouble. And for you to be the preserved, that would mean you would have the hedge protection. On the Psalm 34:7. This like, what does preserve mean? When you preserve, for example, some meat, right? You might get a 1 pound of Genio ground turkey, right?
Genio.
For it not to spoil,
Yeah.
you will put it in the refrigerator.
Yeah, that'll preserve it.
I mean, a freezer, it's like a freezer to preserve it so it won't get spoiled. You know, so that's what the Lord's going to do for His elect. And how He's going to preserve the elect, have them eat and drink in time of famine, and giving some of the elect spiritual power to defend themselves against Esau and these crash outs. You know, Lord can hide you in the cave. It's like with Obadiah, the servant of King Ahab did with those 50 prophets. The Lord can do that. You know.
Most
That
High,
will hope in those miracles, man.
the Most High can make your enemies your footstool.
Yeah. It's a miracle.
Yeah.
He can put spirit on your enemies to
Yeah.
show you mercy. It could be an Israelite. Hey man, you know, I know I did a lot of bad, but hey man, I believe, man, but I just happen to be a soldier.
I'm thinking about Apostle Paul when he was in prison. And that, was it a Centurion? Was it a Centurion?
Centurion, yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, Apostle Paul said if you believe, because he heard the hymns and, you know, basically he heard the men of the Lord in the spirit.
Yeah.
And things was happening.
All the gates, prison doors all open up.
Yeah. And then Apostle Paul said, if you believe, you and your house will be saved. And he was in the high security facility.
Look at the malefactor
Oh yeah,
at the cross. He's like, I believe in you. Take me with you. You know what I'm saying, basically?
Yeah,
Stay. Yeah.
shows how merciful the Lord is.
Man. Mercy endure forever.
2 Esdras 9 and 8. shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
So the elect, they're going to see the salvation. You know? And
It says, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
so the sanctified means cleanse or set apart, which goes to predestination. So the Lord set apart those that He gonna save all the way from the beginning.
Yeah.
You know?
Predestination.
Predestination.
Beautiful.
Because even Yahweh Shai says, some of you standing here shall not
Taste
taste
death.
death. Which is, you know, included with reincarnation and predestination.
Yeah.
I get that one. It's Luke 9. And,
What you look for?
there shall some taste.
There shows.
Taste of death.
Matthew 16:28.
This is Matthew 16 and 28. Verily I say unto you, there be some standing here which shall not taste of death until they see the Son of Man coming in His kingdom. That proves reincarnation. And that proves predestination.
Yeah.
You know?
And it proves that righteousness is immortal.
Yeah. Now it is some of the elect that will have to, you know, die in the truth by way of beheading Revelation 20 and 4. Hey, but their works do follow. And they're going to be risen up first in the chair because righteousness is immortal.
Yeah.
So whatever you did to please the Lord before you died, it's going to follow. And the Lord's not
Unrighteous.
unrighteous to forget the work that you had did towards His name.
Yeah. But in order to be eligible for that, the work's got to be towards His name. See, we're in a time now where you got Alazar, former head of Sakari. Is he pushing the name of the Lord, or is he pushing his own name or his own brand
Yeah, brain.
or his own content?
Yeah, that's his push.
Those are all titles for you pushing your own name.
Yeah.
You know, we was talking about it off camera. You got Naquam
Yeah.
from Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
You know, the titles of his videos is you pushing your name.
Yeah. And with sensationalism.
With a whole bunch of sensationalism,
You know what I'm saying?
and theatrics and clickbait. You know?
Clickbait, yo.
See, we're in the era where, you know, the bag to get a quick bag,
Yeah.
the instant gratification bag is online content, being an influencer. And what do they push? They push them. Post Greg Adams, these different red pill cats. It's their name.
It wasn't really all like that when the apostles first hit the scene. Not with the truth, you know, they might have had a couple of camps out there doing their little videos, but now they got they got the views and they got the subscriptions and they got the PayPal
merch.
and then the merch. It's like, you buy the truth, but so it's not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But as this economy gets worse and worse and things get more expensive, you're gonna have a lot of cats coming out the woodwork. It does say muzzle not the ox and tread out the corn. You know, we are supposed to get paid for what we do. You know, but the Lord have it to where He's building up the tabernacle of David, and it being built up first and foremost through the understanding of Yahweh Shai, right? And then they're getting built up with faith.
Yeah.
See, it's gonna come a time when we're gonna have to unplug from Babylon the Great. We're gonna have to unplug from we're gonna have to unplug. When this come to pass, you're gonna have to. Well, if you're a man with the Lord, you're gonna have to unplug.
You gotta make a choice.
Because in order for you to make anything, you're gonna have to have this technology.
To do anything.
You know,
Yep.
to get access to the Patreon, to even utilize the internet.
Yep.
You know, that Patriot Act that was signed in October 2001, it gave the federal law enforcement power to surveil and be able to track and trace and infiltrate,
Gather information.
terrorist threats, and drug dealers and
Categorize
other
shit,
criminals.
yeah. Gave
you
them
know,
power to categorize.
you know. What?
I would say, you think you still gonna be able to be teaching when you saw enact that?
Man.
Yeah.
You think you still gonna have those Patreon accounts and people sending you Apple Pay and nah, man, you're gonna be a target.
Yep.
And they're at the Genius Act with the stable coins.
Yep.
That stable coin is backed by blockchain technology.
Yep.
Which blockchain technology is basically a system that is able to communicate with each other, so nothing goes under the radar.
Yep.
So they'll have that, and then they'll be able to cancel out your money, your
easy.
grind.
Like Aaron Russo said, and if we don't like it, we just turn off your chip. They'll be able to just turn your shit off.
So if anything, you should be in the mindset of decreasing, you know, daily bread, decreasing, and detaching as much as you can, bro.
St. John 3:30. And this is John the Baptist speaking. This is Yahweh Shai's cousin. He must increase, but I must decrease.
So that was the mind of John the Baptist. Which John the Baptist wasn't in truth, and he was the forerunner of Yahweh Shai. He was set up to pave the way for Yahweh Shai.
He was the herald.
He did the spiritual act of baptism, which is spiritually cleansing you, and preparing the believers for Yahweh Shai.
He was the voice in the wilderness.
Right. Yeah. And then when it was time for Yahweh Shai to increase in his teaching, his ministry, doing his acts and all that, John the Baptist, which is his cousin, like bro went into, had to decrease, man. So we in a time where Yahweh Shai is increasing. The prophecies, the teachings, the gathering. We as men of the Lord, it's not about us.
No.
That shows John the Baptist, he was humble, he had humility, and he understood that wasn't about him. Because he had a large following, John the Baptist.
And he was a Levite. He could have just said, well, I'm gonna just link up with the wicked priest. I'm gonna link up with the priest, and then I'll be taken care of.
He basically handed off the priesthood to Judah. Right there.
To Yahweh Shai.
But I mean the tribe of Judah. It wasn't a Levite tribe. Then he handed it off.
To Yahweh Shai.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say never spoke of priesthood. With Yahweh, with Judah. You know what I'm saying? But now he is the priest. He is the high priest. Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing.
For his sins and for the whole nation. The high priest will do in the day of atonement.
Yeah.
But Yahweh Shai, and he's the man.
Yeah. He is.
But I got some St. John 7, the verse that you were speaking about earlier. St. John 7, and verse, I start at verse 16. Yahweh Shai answered them and said, my doctrine is not mine, but it's his that sent me.
And see, Yahweh Shai, he gave it up to the Heavenly Father.
Yeah.
You know? Even when you read in John 17, the men that thou hast given me, I have kept them in thy name. You know, these other camps, they don't even be pushing the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. You know? The Christians most definitely don't push the Heavenly Father. You know, in this society, male masculinity is demonized. So the father vibration is out of there.
It's Queen of Heaven spirit here.
Yeah, they were his mother.
Yeah.
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 You know?
You know, the virgin. His mother, the virgin.
Meanwhile, she had other kids after the house show.
They push his mama, the virgin
Yeah.
here.
Y'all was trying how to get on his mother for time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Showing she
Woman.
was out of order at times.
Yeah.
And she was a virgin.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like all these. It's just no different than all these women.
Man.
It was one point in time, all these women, you know, it was a
Virgin,
time
yeah.
it was a virgin, you know. I mean, she's notable. You know, she's notable, but
Worship.
you don't worship her, bro.
Man.
There was
Woman.
a time your mom was a virgin.
Verse 17, if any man would do his will, he shall know of the doctrine, whether it be of Yahweh or whether I speak of myself.
Yeah, so the man of the Lord, that links up with Amos, where it speaks about discerning he who served the Most High
And he who served was not. Malachi.
You know, so a man that's you got that right there? I'll pull it up.
It says, he that seeketh his glory that sent him. If any man would do his will, he shall know the doctrine, whether it be of Yahweh or whether I speak of myself.
Yeah, so a man of the Lord will know the difference between who served the Most High and who served him not. Malachi 3
And yeah.
and 18. Then ye shall return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth Yahweh
And
and him that serveth him not. So that's the spirit on the man of the Lord. They know who, you know, got the spirit on them and who don't have the spirit on them. And we all seen Alazar.
Yep.
Remember years ago when the apostles used to teach on 34
And he came out there
and
calling
7,
people
and he
niggas.
was right there. Oh, what's up, my
What's up,
nigga?
this my niggas. This
Bro,
the
I'm
nigga
watching
right
the
here
video,
that taught
bro.
me.
I'm like, what?
Man.
I remember that, man.
And then you had Judah. At the time, it was Yahweh just like it. It was
Yeah.
Yahweh and another reader. They was reading for the apostles.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Yahweh died. He had the energy on him like he was
Yeah,
finna
like,
punch
yeah, he
this-
wanted to bust. I remember,
like, he
yo.
was finna punch Alazar the fuck out.
Yep.
You know? But that was cringy. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, I remember that. Like, it was like in 2017.
That
Yeah.
was hard to watch. And they just, you know, after his little statements that he made, somebody just did a video on that. Somebody just did a video on that same day that we're talking about. They just put that back out.
Wow.
You know how when the videos coming out on you, you the flavor of the week, forget about it.
Yeah, they go.
They dig down deep, okay, and get everything they need.
crates.
They in the crates, yeah. They in the crates pulling out all your past transgressions,
Look
bro.
at this, that.
Yeah,
It says, exalt not thyself, lest thy wickedness be showed before the whole
that's
congregation.
what's going on.
That's what's happening.
Yeah,
Yeah, Alazar was a wide man Hebrew Israelite.
yeah, he was.
He wanted to have the
Yeah, he
LA,
was.
had the LA lingo.
Yeah,
You
he
know,
wanted to claim sets and whatnot.
When he talk, yeah, right.
right.
That's some grimy LA nigga lingo, man.
But man, it's a fearful thing because Moses stepped away from him, man. Literally walked away from him, left him standing there by himself, man.
And remember when he was doing the live stream, he was sitting down, he had the internet behind him,
Yeah,
and he was like, let's go into the bank statements.
Yeah.
The bank statements. You know what I'm saying? Reading it off on how much money he was milking off the ministry.
man.
It was a lot of money, bro.
Exposure, man. Just exposed.
Was he the one that put the song out, Hebrew and the
Hebrew,
Hellcat? Or
yeah,
was it
Hebrew and the Hellcat. That's him.
Deacon Hakkad?
Yeah, him. No, it was him. He did the video. He got the
Alright,
Hellcat. He wearing a little
We don't
deer.
got proof, but he could have very well bought the Hellcat with the ties, man.
Oh yeah, he used the ties to do all kinds of stuff. He was just giving broads money, man. You know, he was tricking. He used the ties to trick. He tricked off the ties, bro. That's what he was doing.
That's crazy, man.
And it's evidence. You know what I'm saying? They got that one guy that's after him that really don't like him no more. I think his name is Ariala or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, he got the whole exposure with the receipts and the whole. I mean, get about it. It looked like TMZ the way he coming out on.
verse 18, John 7. He's not speaking of himself, speaking of his own glory.
And that's all Alizar talked about.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Proud.
especially in this recent video, you know, him denouncing the faith.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, y'all finna see how I dress.
Man, be talking to bad bitches.
I'm talking to girls. Y'all gonna see me how I look.
How I get
Talking
down.
to girls.
Yep.
What he said? What else he say? You
You'll see gang banging.
You don't get gang banging. Like
Video, yeah,
gangster
yeah. You gonna
content.
get content up. You gonna get all kinds of content.
You gonna see some Bible stuff.
Yeah, you gonna see funny stuff.
You gonna see funny stuff. You gonna see family stuff. Like nigga, just straight advertising himself,
And you
bro.
Man.
don't know the Lord can take you out.
Man.
You have all a man's heart devises many things,
Yeah.
but you know, the Lord counsel shall stand. So and the Lord can have you taken out. You thinking all this about all this other shit you gonna do, but the Lord will require your soul that night.
And you know what's so crazy? All the brothers is talking about Alizar.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about how when Elijah and Elisha, when Elijah was journeying and prophesying,
Yeah.
you had the sons of the prophets. They would say it was just common everywhere Elisha went.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know, Elijah getting taken up today. He's, man, I don't want to hear that, man. You know, the point is all the prophets everywhere, every
Yep.
channel.
Yeah.
You know, prophets is speaking about you, dude.
Yeah.
You know,
And it's not a good report.
and it's not a good report.
It's not a
bro.
good report on me.
Like you got a name like Judas almost.
Man, damn.
Oh, Alizar, the one that had came up against the apostles of Great Millstone.
That's what I'm
The
talking.
one that was getting dug out in his ass by his
Man.
girl. Oh, the content, the fallout, the fallout. That's now a content creator.
Man, he has had so many transgressions. You had to see that coming, man.
And
Every week something new.
Let me pull
He
out-
bringing guns to camp. He got his hair long. These people got the dreadlocks over there. I mean, everything is
they
against
got the dreadlocks, the Hellcats, the gold chains.
the gold chain. They doing
The merch.
graffiti, all right? They got record company action. You know, they making records and shit over there.
They have their cologne.
They got mad merch.
Yeah.
They like mad merch and shit over there.
Ecclesiastes 7:1. A good name is better than Christian name.
Women can heal you. They can make you smell good from
Man.
miles away. But a good name is way better than
And the day of death than the day of one's birth.
because at least at the day of death, you live your whole life.
Yeah, yup.
Day of birth, you don't really have power over your own life.
Right.
And I got this in 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils.
That's Alizar.
Man.
All what you just named, you'll see gang bang content.
They were seducing spirits, bro.
Those spirits. And that shows those spirits never left them.
Let's have the Passover at the Go-Go Bar.
Oh yeah,
Let's do that. Let's just do that.
So hey,
And you know what probably happens? Like, bro, you know they do a lot of internet content and you got the algorithms. And then you have not the algorithms, the analytics,
Right.
which it breaks down
Yeah.
who's watching what
Right.
on your content. And he's probably getting a lot of views from that bullshit.
Yup.
And them is seducing spirits. Oh shit, you get a lot of views talking about gangbanging shit. Oh, you know, the videos of you looking fly and all that, them got the most videos.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I should start talking about how I dress. You know, going out talking to girls, add that on there, add family content, vlogs, them seducing spirits, because he's clearly about the bag, bro.
That's
Clearly
mammon.
about-
You
yeah.
can't serve the Most High and mammon, huh?
No, you can't, bro.
You can't do that.
You can't.
And that's what he was trying to do.
yeah, his heart wasn't really in it.
He wasn't. His heart wasn't in it. He said, "Look, he said I've been the same nigga since I was a little kid, or since I was born, or some shit. That mean that change never came on him. He never put that old man off.
Even when
See what I'm saying? He kept that old man. He never made that change.
Even when he used to address his congregation, he used to always call them niggas.
Oh yeah, he was
never call him an octave.
yeah. He was very low on respect. Yeah. Very low on respect.
I just see them bitches right there getting rolled down by Esau, bro.
Man.
And then at the last minute, they gonna try to get a man. And, oh, they all just gonna get just finesse, bro. Yeah, you gonna hang on to the credit cards for so long, bro. The credit cards is gonna end up getting maxed out. They got a thing now where if your credit, like, you know, people are noticing that, you know, that their house is burnt. You know, so it's like, let me apply for all these credit cards while my credit is good. I'll get all these credit cards and then I'll just ride the credit cards out. Because the system take a minute.
Right,
You know?
up. Yeah.
Take a minute.
Yeah.
So, you know, for about 2 months, you can not be paying on credit cards, but
Yeah.
still your credit is good. Bro, you apply a 5,000 credit limit, 3,000 credit limit. They just give it to you. Boom, 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 boom. So you got people, a lot of people living off that. Eventually, them cards is gonna max out, man. And all that little Sunday, fun day. Sunday, let's go to the coffee house right
Yeah,
here.
you know what I'm saying?
With the girls. Coffee with me.
Yeah. Let's go to Chili's.
Yeah.
Because like you always say, people live for the weekend.
Yeah.
Their whole life they pattern after the weekend.
TGIF. You know what I'm saying? Thank God it's Friday.
That's a demon.
Man, that's a demon,
The
homie.
weekend spirit is a demon.
That's a demon.
That shit is a demon, bro. But you can
OJ
do that
made-
shit on other days.
OJ's made a song. Living for the weekend.
And it's better to do it. If you're going to go, what you should, Apostle Gabar was going into, be mindful of what you eat and drink. cook your own food and all
That's
that.
the spirit now, yep.
You shouldn't be going out. But if you do go out, it's better to go on a Tuesday. Don't you think? Go to that restaurant on a Wednesday when they open up.
Mm-hmm.
The servers aren't fatigued. The
Yep.
cook ain't.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
cook ain't even did this yet. You know.
Early. First one.
You know that you don't get the. Man, I done went to some places a long time ago. I went to some places early. They're like, oh yeah, we're trying out a drink. You want to?
Yeah, just handing off, yo.
Tell us what you think about this new little drink. You know what I'm saying? A little martini or something.
Yeah.
You know, okay, it's good. Okay, on the house. Oh, you guys want this? You know, you go there on a Saturday night at 8. You ain't getting, bro.
Man.
Get fucked up on the order. Some of the sides is cold, bro.
That's becoming common.
Yeah.
The workers is fucking up.
Because the love of many is waxing cold, my brother. People ain't paying that attention they used to pay. That old wholehearted love that they used to put behind the service they give you, that's not there no more.
Hey, you know what? It's the corporations to blame.
Yeah.
You know? Because these corporations, they seeing the profit margins in the billions. They're like, wait a minute. Y'all had a successful year in 2024? Y'all gave me a 35-cent raise.
Man.
You know, they having their family members come up there.
Man.
You know, just order, you know, just order one meal.
Yeah.
And I'm going to load the bag up.
Right.
I'm going to load that bag up. You know? Other people coming in the drive-thrus, just like you said, bro, fucking up the order. Fries is cold. How the hell the burger hot as hell? The fries cold as fuck.
Or the bun is stale.
Stale. And cheese ain't even melted.
Yeah, the cheese ain't even melted yet.
Ain't
you
even
know?
melted
Yeah, I
on
ordered
that
some
one.
chili cheese fries a minute ago. The cheese wasn't even much. I'm like, damn, like, at least melt the.
Or you don't think the cheese will melt fast as hell?
See, that service is, that's one of the main things that go when, you know, love done wax cold.
Yeah.
I don't care about that nigga's fries. You know what I'm saying?
And then,
And dropping the food.
You know what I'm saying?
you know, they short my hours this week. Okay, all right,
Alright.
okay. I'm coughing on these burgers.
Taking it out on the next order.
You taking it out on innocent people, bro.
Taking it out on the next order.
And or if you do eat out, just go pick it up yourself, man. Because people have I'm seeing it now. That's the time to order. You get attitude. if you don't give them a tip.
Yeah.
But what about if the tip come later? Sometimes,
Yeah, sometimes people want to examine you first before they give you the tip.
yeah, because I've been noticing that doing the app-based jobs, they don't always tip you up front, bro.
Yeah.
You know, this one app got a $5 tip from 3 days ago. They just gave me the tip. Or sometimes on the app they can give it to you right after. I done got some. You drop the shit off.
Right.
By the time you get back in the car,
Yeah. Boop.
the app is almost some. Congratulations, you got it. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
and then just right now, they say I got a tip from a few days ago. So why would you crash out giving it to somebody? Maybe they was waiting for more money to come into their account.
Yeah, they just automatically assume.
But that's that low hanging fruit. You know what I'm saying? Because first and foremost, it's the Lord that blessed the app.
Yep.
Okay, it's the Lord that's the mindset you gotta have.
Yeah.
Just y'all live by faith. You might as well start powdering your way like that right now.
Yep.
The Lord bless the app.
Yep.
The Lord wants you to have the tips and in the alerts let you know you getting this and that.
Yep.
It's gonna hit. The Lord wants you to just only make $20 that day. You've
That's
been out
it.
there 5 hours. You got to take the good with the bad, bro. Can you not receive good from the Most High, not evil? It's gonna be days you make
see?
$20, you know. But then it's days when you can make what a motherfucker made working the whole job for that day, bro. You know. So crashing out because nobody did give you a so-called. What if the next one you went to they give you a tip on the app and cash?
Huh.
I don't have that mindset.
This is Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Sin increasing and behavior changing, bro.
Man.
And he got Issachar still acting proud.
Man.
All this shit going on with him.
Bro, I was gonna tell y'all. I was working in Compton yesterday. That's all you seen on the streets, bro. Issachar partying. They all with the cowboy hats on. And these was like older Northern Kingdom.
Nice,
Like throwing house parties, bro.
Yeah.
Big house parties.
Quinceañeras and shit.
Yeah. You know?
And Murph, they still in the house of Murph, man. They
It's
don't
like,
get it.
You know it's a short,
They don't
sharp
get it.
looking
They don't
show.
get it, man.
You think y'all just thinking partying and bullshit is gonna erase the shit that happened during the week, bro.
Man.
You know that feasting, that prosperity is gonna be the slaying of a lot of people.
Man.
And just because you got papers, they still can take you on accident.
Well, ain't no accidents. They take you if they want to take you.
Yeah.
You know.
And be on that
It
cargo
don't even
plane.
matter. And send you to a planet you don't even know where you know, that you don't even belong on, man. Come on. They about doing the work. The work of the, you know, the wicked one, man. Are you kidding? It's all bad. It's the Most High with them scourges. He's sending them out, bro. He got people over there in Spain. You know what I'm saying? He got people flying out of the back of airplanes and helicopters. That's the Most High doing that, bro. Okay?
They got the alligators at the bottom with their mouth open.
Yeah, you know, that's the Most High doing that. This ain't nothing but the same thing under another name. Ain't nothing new. It's the same thing.
Yes. No. That's Proverbs 1:30. They would none of my counsel.
Nah.
Yeah, they listen to none of the Lord's counsel through the prophets.
No.
Especially if they see Southern people. They definitely not gonna listen.
Nah.
But hey, like Pastor R said, a prophet is not without honor in his own house.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure, bro, the Northern Kingdom brothers is out. And I'm pretty sure at these gatherings, you got a zealous, we said it before, you got an overzealous newcomer, overzealous Israelite
Yeah.
that's at these family gatherings.
Yeah.
And he's probably, Yahweh Shai at the temple going over
Yeah.
20 tables.
Yeah.
This is pork. We ain't supposed to be eating this shit. You know?
Yeah, they just getting to that. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm pretty, hey, what's going on, brother? I'm pretty sure,
What's up, brother?
hey, the counsel of the Lord don't go out void. Bro.
Nah.
It's going to rain from the heavens, and it's going to water
When you wake up, everything you wear.
These people know, bro. These people know. Matthew 24. This gospel.
Yep. Something preached. Yep. Throughout. Then shall the end come.
Then
Yep.
shall the end come.
Yep.
You know?
Exactly.
They know, bro. They
Yep.
know, but they don't want to know.
They don't want to know. They don't want to know. Yeah, they don't want to know. But they know.
12, right when they passed.
Yeah. Yeah.
They heard that shit.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, the power demonstrated. Because these words, as Lord said, these scriptures is like a two-edged sword, man. People hear scriptures. Man, that's in the Bible.
And the most I got it set up where all you have to do is prophesy in the wind. See what I'm saying? So they getting it. They definitely getting it. Somebody getting it. If the most I tell you just put it in the wind like that, I'll handle it from there.
It's happening, bro.
It's happening, bro.
Lord said his word don't go out void.
See?
Somebody gonna hear it and gonna, even though they might not come to camp, you know, it's the point of them hearing it. Like,
But the
dang,
sheep hear his voice, bro.
sheep hears it.
Verse 30. It says, they were none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof.
Yes, so you correction, so they despise our Lord's correction. They want, and they still want to. There's nothing wrong with walking around on Sunday. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But, you know.
How long you simple ones when you love simplicity?
Listen, yep.
Like
Just
I said
thinking
in
that.
12 verses. Well, they were none of my counsel. They despise all my reproof. What does that look like? I don't want to hear that.
Pushing away the hand.
You know?
Yep.
And all human daughters, man, they all give his
They running him in it. Because the northern kingdom man, he bowed down, especially Issachar, bro. They bowed down, they had stripped, bro. They putting in work for their family.
Man.
And they not even getting the respect. They're not even getting the respect.
Still under the curses. You still under the curses.
And it's,
They own daughter treat them like they
Yeah.
shit.
there's this video, the Instagram reels, and you got women cooking it. I'm not subscribed to it, but they occasionally come up. And it's women that's cooking their husband's meals
Right.
while they go to work. Oh, my husband works a 12-hour shift. Bro, bitch cooking him bullshit, bro. Cook TV, right? TV dinners, bro. Bitch pulling the TV dinner out
Out
the
the
freezer.
freezer. Out the freezer.
Taking the patty and then putting this shit on the skillet and letting it fall on the skillet like that. Bitch don't even have the bitch don't even have the nerve to let me take it out and let it defrost. Everybody different. But me, I like to have my shit if it's in the freezer, it gotta defrost.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Oh yeah.
I'm not forced to defrost. But some people put it in the microwave, which I don't use the microwave at all. Alright, it's been years since I used a microwave.
Get that use air fryer.
Yeah. Some people put their meat in the microwave and put it on defrost. I don't do that shit, bro. You know, if I get meat, I'm cooking it within 2 or 3 days.
Yeah. Quick. Yo.
I'm not freezing this shit.
Not
You know,
playing
some
with it.
things come up, because I ain't eating that. I'll just save it and put it in the freezer. But if I buy meat, I'm eating that shit either that day, the next day, or the day after that. If it's 4 days out, I'll just come back to the stove.
Yeah.
I'm not freezing this shit. Because it tastes different.
And that's in the spirit of getting your daily bread. Going to the store every 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, back then we used to go like get enough groceries for a week, 2
Yeah.
weeks, 2 weeks.
I remember
it was 2
month.
weeks.
I remember it
Yeah.
was a month, bro. Pops
Yeah.
would go grocery shopping.
Yeah.
And first off, you got damn near 2 baskets behind you. Shit, I remember maybe about 2015, 2016, $130, $140. You had a basket with a gang of shit in it.
Yeah. That was dangerous.
I remember going to that Food for Less right here on Olympic.
Olympic.
That Food for Less right there in K-Town.
Yeah.
It's Olympic right behind and off to the side. I remember going there with my ex-wife, and it would be like 130, 140, 150. We had a gang of shit, and that shit lasted for like a month. But now, $100 is like it's only you carrying the bags in the house, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
That grass food, that shit is so good.
This is, yeah, I like to see
Got it
some
from
of
Target,
that.
too.
Yeah.
The beef and cheddar.
What'd you get?
Some 100% beef, organic,
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
90-10.
90-10.
Yeah.
Okay.
22 grams.
Yeah, man.
Good.
But,
I don't really like ground turkey. I don't know. I never really liked it. I mean, I'll eat it, but I just never favored it like that. I just don't like the way it tastes, like the texture.
I got them set of lamb across the street from me now, cheap. From going in there all the time asking for it.
They knocking something off the top.
They just threw it up there, man. Put it up there, got little $3-4 packs, $2 packs of the shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Because nobody buy lamb.
Nobody
bro.
buy that, just me. And you know we got a bunch of Edomites living in the neighborhood now.
Yeah.
And they might come in and get some, but I'm the only one coming to ask for it. So they made me a nice little rack area. Because they didn't sell that for years. I've been living here 20 years almost. I've been living in that spot for like 16, 17 years. Never had no lamb. Once or twice. I found out they had it because I got tight with one of the butchers in there. And I asked him for it, and I would get it regularly, and then he was gone. So I didn't get it for a long time. Now all of a sudden I look up there, and I got a new friend in there. And she got it. She said, I got it all up there.
To her in Spanish?
In Spanish, yeah. Come on, you got to use you got to use them tongues, man. You got to use your tools. Whatever the most I gave you.
You know what was good? I was thinking about that bison and that elk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
all that
man.
meat, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
old
that
boy
makes-
left.
man, that
He
shit was-
went.
that's
He moved.
free meat, bro. It's
He
like
moved to
the script.
Detroit on me, man.
Man, that
Yeah.
shit was delicious,
He hooked
bro.
me up, though. He said, I got a bunch of stuff I can't take with you. You got to come get it. It was so much. I refused most of it. And the rest of it, I said, I'm going to give this to the brothers. Give me these. I don't know what that
Yeah.
other stuff is. Just
Yeah.
give me this. Man.
That shit was delicious, bro.
Yeah, it was fresh, too.
I said I would want to continually to eat like that.
Man, that's healthy diet. Right
Maybe
there.
maybe I'll look up a meat market, bro. You could probably
Yeah,
just
we
start
could
going
do
back
that.
to the meat
Yeah, we
market
could put.
days.
Hey, look, let's put
Yeah.
that in there. Get an
Yeah.
investment. And just get little packs.
Yeah.
And just keep them in the freezer if we have to.
Yeah.
That's good meat. Bison.
Yeah.
We was getting what was it, bison
Because
and what was the other one?
When you look at a bison,
Deer. Yeah,
when
we
you
was
look
getting
at deer,
Yeah.
elk, bison. First off, look how they look.
Man,
Wouldn't you want your body to look like that?
man. And
They are
they
mighty,
naturally
bro.
made made to work out every day. You know what I'm saying?
The elk,
they just
bro,
made to
them
work out
backs,
every
bro,
day.
them elks is like the back is like up
Man,
here.
And they horns.
Then they run in, jump high.
that's what I'm
And
saying.
he's sitting up eating up some little fat ass pig with little bitty legs and
And all they eat is grass and fruits and berries, bro. That's nature, man. That's all you doing
you
is
see the
eating
elk neck. The neck is
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
bison. He got muscles all over his body, bro.
That's
All
something.
over his damn body, bro.
Ain't that
so
something?
that's lean. You eat lean meat, bro.
Yeah, that's good.
Then the pork, it's just a big fat, full of fat
Fat, disease, and fucking
and ugly.
what do you call
bro.
them things?
Them other
and
animals,
parasites.
they look like majestic. You see an elk standing
Oh,
up
yeah.
on the hill,
Oh,
bro,
yeah.
and he's looking up.
With the horns like a
With the
crown
horns,
and shit.
bro.
That shit all.
Like, I want that one,
Man.
bro. I'm gonna eat that one.
Them horns. Long.
Man, yeah.
Because in the law it speaks about this stuff. In the law it speaks about these are the animals we can eat burnt offerings. Sacrifice. Leviticus 1 and let's see. Verse 2. Speak unto the children of Israel and say unto them, if any man of you bring an offering to the Lord, you shall bring an offering of the cattle, even of the herd and of the flock. If it's an offering being burnt, sacrifice of the herd, let that offering live without blemish.
And that's why the Lord had respect unto Abel,
Abel, yup.
you know. But unto Cain he had not respect
No.
because he brought other produce,
Yeah.
you know. Abel, he went to the cattle and said,
Yeah,
you know what?
I'm gonna get my finest.
Lord,
Yup.
my father Adam told me that the Lord liked the cattle for the sacrifice.
God gave
Because Adam had the laws, man.
Yeah, he did.
The
Yeah,
righteous
he did.
Adam.
Yeah.
Because you had Adam, which is man, which was male and female.
Yeah.
You know, the Adam we read about, he could have actually had his own name.
Yeah.
But the Adam we read about, which is Yahweh Shai,
Oh, the Adam,
you
yeah.
know, he had the laws, bro.
Yep.
To tell you that in 2nd Ezra, the 3rd chapter.
Yep.
Yeah, eating that brisket, and that brisket from that, cow.
Yeah.
That shit good. Yeah, brisket.
Yeah, so that's why the Lord had respect unto Abel, because he brought the cattle.
Yep. And it was the top of the flock. You know, it was the best one out of all of them.
The firstborns.
Yeah, the firstborn. You know, he gave the firstborn the best one.
The best parts of the meat.
Yeah.
Yep. The shoulder, you know, because the shoulder, when you look at the muscle, all right here, bro. You don't get the Lord the piece where all the fat at, you know, which the fat we burn.
Yeah.
Imagine you get the Lord a piece, they got majority of fat. Soon as the priest cook it on the altar,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The fat is burnt out.
Yeah.
You getting a little bitty piece of it.
People eat the fat.
Yeah.
I knew this dude. He said, "I love eating that fat."
Cause they used to. We had told him, bro, you don't eat the fat, bro. Like you don't deliberately eat the fat. You know, when you make your food, you know, it's gonna be, you know, little in there. You
I
know?
mean, if there's a little grease on the tape, you take a little thing, maybe it tastes good, you sop it up with a biscuit, but you don't eat the fat.
You're not eating.
You don't
the
cut
fat.
the little fat part
No,
off
that's
and eat
just to
and
take-
hook that up.
I
You know?
don't- that texture in your mouth don't feel disgusting.
Yeah,
bro.
right.
Like,
It make it suck like it.
Yeah.
Suck like it. The dog got a lot of space. You spit that shit out. You eat it.
yeah. So maybe yeah, like when you eat, like that's why I don't really want to fuck with oxtails, bro. You spitting the fat out.
Yeah, I like ribs better than oxtails, but even ribs sometimes you catch them wrong. You know what I'm saying? When you get the wrong one, it's a big layer of fat on top. You know,
I don't like that, bro.
I like that.
Yeah.
I had neck bones one time.
It be tender, but you gotta fight with the fat.
Man, you gotta fight. Yeah.
You said you had it one time?
Yeah, one time. I didn't like it. It wasn't a lot of meat on there.
Yeah, try to get your food more lean.
Yeah, more
Lean,
yeah.
get the lean cuts. Man.
Maybe more expensive,
Yeah.
but it's less calories.
Yeah.
And it's more protein.
Yeah.
Better for you.
It says, he shall offer of his own voluntary will at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation before the Lord. He shall put his hand upon the head of burnt offering, and it shall be accepted for him to make an atonement for it. Yep, start to speak about the fat right here. And the priest Aaron's son shall lay the parts, the head and the fat in order upon the wood that is on the fire, which is upon the altar. But his inwards and his legs shall he wash with water.
Yeah, you don't even eat the inwards. People eat the gizzards, the heart, liver.
That.
You don't eat that shit, bro. Just eat the meat, bro.
I was like, wow, they had that. I didn't order it, of course, but I seen they had the fried gizzards and
Liver and onions. Fuck.
Yeah, even chicken feet. I'm not fucking with you.
Yeah, chicken feet?
That's
Hell no.
scandalous, bro. You ate the
remember
That's scandalous.
They
bro.
make
You
a
ate the
soup
feet.
out of. They make a soup out of feet and beets, bro.
Man,
They got different cultures. Got
I'm not eating the feet, bro. That's just I just feel like that's either the animal wrong,
Man.
bro.
Yeah, I remember we was in the chat one time. I think it's a sin.
Yeah, I think that's it.
They sell them.
The feet, I think the feet kind of like up there with who's going, brother?
Shalom.
Hey, Shalom, man.
King say.
That's right.
Absolutely. I feel like the feet is up there with the liver and the gizzards.
Yeah,
and
you don't. Nah, it's
all
not.
the inwards, bro. I feel like the feet is up there, bro. That's just scandalous, man.
Yup.
And when I used to eat KFC back when I was a kid, I used to always see that part. It looked like rain. blemish.
Yeah, man. Ain't no problems with it. You know, you don't, when you offer an offering unto the Lord, like I said, it has to be a free will. I mean, it's something that you want to do.
Right.
I want to do this.
Yeah,
It's not something that's, oh man, you don't want to be in that spirit. Like even when you come in to teach the word,
Yeah.
every day is where it's like, man,
Man.
come on, you know, man, I want to chill. But nah, you get up and you go out there because this is your reasonable service,
Yup.
right?
Yup.
You know? But you
It's
know,
your
when
first
you get
love.
When you get at the sacrifice, it's like I'm bringing this to your house, shot. And you're not getting the one in the back that's maimed and halt and
The
blind,
mangy one.
with withered hand,
Yeah.
you know, withered foot. You know what I'm saying? With all these different spots on, you know, like the
One
Frenchie-
eyes.
the Frenchie dogs.
Yeah.
See here, they exalt a Frenchie
Oh,
that
yeah.
got all these spots on. You know, these different spots, and then the eyes, and one eye is blue,
The other is brown,
one
yeah.
is brown. Oh, that was cute. Oh, that shit is blemish. Blemish
Yeah.
the fuck out.
Yeah.
What's that one dog called with all the spots on there?
Dalmatian.
Yeah, domination. Yeah, that's
You go and get you the firstlings of your flock. Get you an all white one.
Yeah.
You know, get you an all brown one, all black one. Perfect.
Perfect. Yeah.
Maybe of the first year, depending on the ordinances of the particular sacrifice, maybe of the first year, you bring that to your whole washing out. So hold the head up, strike it right on the neck. Quick that. That's dangerous.
out into an alley, just like that, right fast, careless. Oh, like Elder Zach said, you don't wanna treat the Lord like just a regular person.
Nah.
You know, like the Lord won't accept it. Like nah, you know, you gotta bring your best.
Bring your A
Come
game.
with the right energy. Bro.
Yeah.
Just like with camp, you want to come with the right energy, man. Yeah, of course, you know, Babylon get to us. You got days where it's like, you know, I'm going to just read, you know. But you want to come out here and put the work in, bro.
It's the highlight of my life right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, Ecclesiastes. Yeah, because the scripture speaks about that. It says, Ecclesiastes 9 and 10. It says, whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. For there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave, whither thou goest.
So it's more beneficial for us to be on earth, man,
Yeah.
doing this.
Yeah.
When you die, you just in the spiritual realm waiting to come back.
Come back. Yeah.
I mean, you are in paradise. You are at peace. You know, you ain't got to deal with curses, but
There the wicked cease from
trouble,
troubling.
yeah. But when you in the earth, the works, the righteous works you do, it follows you, bro, to the heavens. You know,
This is where you put up the treasures.
yeah. This is where you lay up your treasures.
Yeah.
Because it said to do it. It says, whatsoever thy hand, the hand is power. Power to do it with thy might. So thy might meaning the best. Give you all.
And people are finding out in this society that doing that for Esau, these jobs is not beneficial for them.
Nah.
Esau would have you believing that you supposed to apply that shit to his jobs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sirach 43 and 30. When you glorify the Lord, exalt him as much as you can. For even yet will he far exceed, and when you exalt him, go forth all your strength. And be not weary, for you can never go far enough. Exalt Yahweh by Shemon Shai, give it the best you got. Because you might have your days when you know,
fast. Got this technology stop right here.
Man. They got the recorder and the cameras on.
Like Esau probably, man. Ain't no telling what Esau did with that shit right here, right now.
Man, I hope they ain't
Shit probably draining our accounts.
Let's see what their data.
you know?
That shit got the Patriot Act programming on it.
Patriot Act, yeah. We was just talking about you earlier. Yep. I think about it.
Back in Proverbs 1 and 30, it says, they will none of my counsel, they despise all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way.
Job as your top priority over the Lord, and the Lord can't make you get fired from that job.
Yeah.
And it can be a great job too. A great job you've been working for years. You know.
Which I can see how that happens, man, because I've been doing the deliveries the second week. And then, you know, you get into that mode of, you know, this and that, you look up and you be like, damn, I forgot to watch a video. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when the Lord give you certain opportunities, man, make sure you're keeping the truth in the forefront, because it'll spring up on you, bro.
Yeah.
It'll spring up on you, bro. Maybe out doing a little app-based job, you like, man, I gotta preserve the battery because I'm out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm out doing this and doing that. So I try to, you know, limit the videos. You don't want to have the videos playing in the phone, because when you're doing the app, your phone is on the whole time and the battery is just draining. You know, and you're really not connected to your phone. You're not really connected to your phone to the charger because you're in and out the car. When you do connect it, it's only on there for like 5 minutes to your next stop, and then you gotta pull it out and you gotta take all these damn pictures. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you look up, it's like 5-6 hours, and you're like, damn, you know?
Yeah, I think that's the common temptation all of us go through.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you can find yourself, you know, like, you know, you might, for example, you might work out.
Yeah.
It do be fun, like, you know, doing that basketball, stuff like that. Damn, I watched a video today.
Yeah.
You know? But, you know, so sometimes, you know, life can get to you.
Yeah.
You know, but you the sinner, you know, back to the Lord, like, there's something gonna draw your attention to the truth.
Yeah.
You look at how you show you something, you know, somebody get in an accident or like judgment.
You get that reminder. You know, you get that prejudice reminder. You get something about
Yeah.
You get something that's gonna have you in there. Yeah. Me personally, it's good to, you know, every brother program is different, you know. Start your day with it, a couple of hours, bro. At least you know, okay, I did read and then put a video out this morning. You know, I might have not been able to do this and that throughout the day, but in the morning I did, you know, gave my strength, you know, spiritual first fruits. You know, I woke up, I prayed, did the lesson, I read, then I got to the Babylon shit, you know. But if you ain't did that, and then it's later on in the day, you feel like, damn, I ain't did this, I ain't did that, I ain't watched nothing. And the second day come, it's a repeat of the last day.
Can't do that.
You know, 3-4 days then went by, you like, man.
I can't even do that.
And then when you do watch the videos, you just so far behind, you're like, what happened?
You know?
What? You know? All this stuff that bills didn't pass and all this shit.
Bro was hiding the chat. Like,
Yeah,
man.
You got 112 messages on WhatsApp. Bro. Damn, bro. So Babylon can creep up on you, man. But that's why you gotta. But that's why you gotta carve the time out. You gotta prioritize.
Sometimes you can feel like you do a lesson, you feel like it's being rushing.
Yeah.
Just to say you did a lesson, you know.
Meanwhile, in the gym, your concentrated bicep curls, you taking your time over.
I was gonna say it's numbers.
We're just being honest.
Yeah.
But that's where accountability comes in, you know.
Yeah.
That's where we correct our flaws. Because we all are work in progress.
And you did a video, labor not to be rich. You know, doing the app stuff or your regular jobs, whatever you're doing, don't have that go mentality. Right. It's okay to, I need to study.
Yeah.
I need to read 2 chapters.
Yeah.
You know, I need to put this video out. Fuck that. You know, that gym not going nowhere. That job ain't going nowhere. You know.
I'm a Hebrew kid.
Okay, that's the spirit. That's right, brother. Right, brother. Hey, all right, bro. Keep strong, bro. Call by your whole body on side. Right? What were we just talking about? The Northern Kingdom, they know.
You say he a Hebrew king.
He's a Hebrew king. So he's an Israelite.
Yeah.
Okay. When it speaks about the kings coming out of the loins and all that.
Yeah.
You know, well, I'm thinking about 1%. That's Issachar right there.
Yeah, he is.
I'm
A Hebrew king.
That's Israel.
Yeah, he is.
The king of the Hebrews is who? It's Yahushua.
Yeah.
Yahushua is an Israelite.
Ain't that something? That's beautiful.
Man, that's crazy how the Lord just like.
Man. Give you that faith boost every now and then. Just slip it to you. Here, hold this. He can just hold it and still give you a little faith booster. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes the Lord give you the assurance.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah. Cause all
Not that we need it, but you know.
Yeah, we don't need it. But all we see here is these little wacky tacky and these other nations, man. You know what I'm saying? We can see and look at them. They're in darkness, man. It's beautiful to see that, man. You know, the brother with the light on him like that. I'm a Hebrew king. That's not regular conversation.
This Asian dude, you see this Asian dude on them. These be the meathead guys at the gym, bro. He's protein shake out. He probably eating like.
So he got that little thing around his wrist, his little arm right here. What do you call it? The zip, whatever. I forgot they call it.
His women laughing.
Bro, them be the dudes that be sitting up staring at me, bro. And I'm like, bro, what are you looking at, bro?
Man, them
go do your workout, bro. I'm on the bars. Them the dudes that's with the. I mean, I do it too. But that dude, he got all that. He can't do 20 pull-ups straight. Hey, what's going on, brother, man? You know? Not just, but just like body weight.
Yeah.
That's just lifting. He's a dude at the gym. He's deadlifting 500 pounds. I'm not picking up. My goal is probably about 300 on the deadlift. That's I'm working towards that. I don't see myself having to pick up 500 pounds worth of shit. You know, if anything, you may be in a situation, pick your girl up and your son, boom.
Yeah.
You know, your girl may be, let's say 160 pounds or whatever, 150 pounds, between 130 and 160. You're able to pick her up, boom, that's no problem.
Yeah.
And then your son, boom. You know what I'm saying? You can practice the barbell squat, bro. You get you up to 300, you'll be able to pick up a woman and run with her, bro. But that guy, he's barbell squat 500, deadlifting 600. That's why his legs is like that. And he has to wear clothes like that.
Yeah.
You gotta wear the
can't scratch his back and shit.
You can't wear like pants because it's gonna look, all his pants look like tights.
Yeah.
He looks stiff.
Yeah.
Agile.
Yeah, flexible. Because you want to be squeeze too. You want to be able to do that.
It's a gym guy. I be at the gym. His arms is like, wow. Like it's stiff.
Robot.
And you know why? He don't do full range of motion.
Nah.
When you do your, you supposed to do full range, you stretch at the bottom and your contraction at the top. Now, when you're doing partial reps, you can keep the tension on the bicep, but the drawback on it is your range of motion becomes limited.
Right.
You know, and you're only strong right there.
Right.
You're not strong at the bottom.
Right.
You know, so that's what happens. You can do partial, but you want to do full range too. You do a little bit of both. You do a little bit of both, but if you just partial range, you be very stiff. You want to be flexible. And this is stuff I learned over the time. We all did partial reps, bro. You know, even with the push-ups, you do the partials, it builds you a big chest. But you want to do the full range. You want to be strong in every range, bro.
Yeah.
And then you want to do your pause reps. Like if you're doing your dips, the bottom, pause for like 2 seconds and then come up. Pause at the top, pause at the bottom. You do like maybe 3 sets of 10. And then your fourth set, you do like 5 pause reps. Bro, you'll feel that burn all across your chest, your triceps, shoulders, you know. Just mix it up, bro. Do every little bit of everything. Back in Proverbs 1 and 31. Therefore shall they eat the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices.
It's the Lord give them up to their own wisdom. The Lord not gonna protect them. So, the Lord gonna see. All right, I'm gonna see if he can handle it. Then you're gonna find out they're not gonna be able to protect themselves. All because they didn't come back and repent and turn to the Lord. That's how I do it. Show them. Oh, finish.
You probably, I don't know if I told you. That'd be a compliment. You'll naturally want to have your shoulders forward, but just kind of come back a little bit, and then make sure you get your triceps. Your triceps connect to your shoulders. So if a person frequency is low on your triceps, then you will have shoulder pain. Because I had that. And when I started working more frequency on my triceps, like all this shit gotta be balanced, bro.
Yeah, because one day I did the push-ups on the barbell, came down, I felt the pain, legit. And ever since that day, it's been feeling weird. It's like right here.
Probably add them twice. And what about the tricep?
Yeah, I do the same. Sit down, boys. I do those.
What about the cables?
Complicated.
If you can't hit the cables, because it's resistance on the concentric and the eccentric. Because the shoulders, they way up here. And that helped me out, because I had the same thing for a long time. I couldn't do dips, because my shoulder was fucking wrong.
I want to practice push-ups, but that shit, every time that shit hurt. Yeah. I can't even go down. I could do push-ups, but when I do them, that shit hurt. It's painful.
Try this way too. That helps your shoulder go.
Go like this.
Yeah, do reverse. You start on the wall to build it up. Because that's like a dip. If you think about it. It's the same. It's the same. It's the same. It's just your hands like this. This is like that. prosperity of fools shall destroy them. So, the prosperity of fools, you thinking everything is gonna work out. I mean, there's a balance to it. We hope for good, but these people, they live in that prosperity mindset. They prioritize prosperity. You know, having all these different Babylon. What's the word I'm looking for? Babylon essentials. You know, I got the house, I got this, I got that,
All
I got
the
my
amenities.
investments. Yeah, the amenities. You know, that's gonna slay you. You know, because it say in Proverbs, a man's fear bringeth a snare upon you. You know, so what you fear will end up entrapping you. You know, you may fear, you know, being homeless or whatever, right? That's gonna end up coming upon you, and you can be snared into a particular thing. You know, oh, I don't want to be homeless, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this chip. You know, but prosperity, which is what this world pushes out, is gonna slay a lot of people, man. That chip technology is gonna be backed by prosperity. You know, you take this, you gonna get this, you get that, you get all these incentives.
Convenience.
Yep.
I don't have to start my car. I don't need a password for my computer anymore. I can just go like this. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's stupid. It says, but whoso hearken unto me shall dwell safely and shall be quiet from the fear of evil.
That's the elect of Israel. It says that thou shalt have abundance in the marriage. That's dwelling safely. Now, I'm not saying that Jacob's struggle is going to be just an easy walk, but our faith will be tested as well. But the latter end for the elect is blessed.
Man,
Weirdo energy just happened.
apparatus, and
Yeah.
just mobile devices, all kinds of stupid
We
shit.
out of all places.
Man, you know that's the original. You can't even trip on that.
All right, so we'll leave it at that. Lord willing, you were edified. We want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ba'adash, the Most High, elders and apostles, great ministers, and true, so stay strong. So watch.
I want.